name is Toni Cannelli. I'm a drum teacher stroke drummer from England. That was me playing an idea that I got what I consider the Einstein principle. The Einstein principle that we're talking about here is imagination is more important than knowledge. So what does that mean? We'll see if this is my take on it. Now, I've got a very famous drumming book here called Stick Control, which is brilliant, and it's just rammed with knowledge, information, which is brilliant. A lot of drummers just put it up on the stand, they do each one 20 times, on to the next one, and it's a journey. But what I tend to do is if I'm just looking at the first page, let's take one at random, the last one, number 24. What I tend to do is I want to use the Einstein principle on this. Now, the Einstein principle is take a small bit of information and then start to develop it with the imagination, and that will last you for years and years and years. So, number 24, you'll see it on the screen, is right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. 16 notes. Now you can see it up on the screen. Please write it down. So the first step is to stare at the book and then practice it from the book until you get used to it. Let's go over to the drums and do that now. Now, when you got it to the point where you don't need to look at the book anymore, now we're nearly ready to use the Einstein principle. So what I'm going to do now is because I know the pattern, I'm going to play it in 16ths like we're doing at the moment. The bass drum's going to be on quarter notes, and I'm going to very lightly tap my left leg and play the right hand melody or rhythm on the floor tom. Let's do it. Now, once you've got used to that, what we're going to do it in reverse. So you lightly, don't bruise yourself, tap on the right leg, and then with your left hand, play the left hand melody on the high tom-tom. Let's do that. So now you can hear both melodies. Let's just play it both hands on the tom-tom. This is where we start doing what if. So what if? So the count is 1 E under, 2 E under, 3 E under, 4 E under. So on the 2 and the 4, I'm going to take my hands off the tom-toms and hit the snare drum like it's a backbeat in a drum beat. Okay, so let's go over to drums and do that. Next what if principle is that now you've got that going and it feels like a drum beat, let's really go to town on it now. I'm going to play it right hand on the cowbell, left hand on the hi-hat, and hitting the 2 and 4 on the snare. Let's try that. Next what if, I'm going to put the left hand on the cowbell, right hand on the floor tom and the mid tom, and let's mess with that idea. So this is a good what if. Then another what if is maybe substituting some of the notes for bass drum. So it could be right, right, left, left, right, left, bass, bass. That's a what if. So let's go over to the drums and see what that sounds like. So you get the idea. The idea is that once you've got these 16 notes in your system, you start to expand on it by using your imagination. And don't just think you can do this in 16ths, you can do it in 8th note triplets, 16th note triplets, quintuplets, septuplets, you name it. You could write a book on this one exercise, again using the Einstein principle. The Einstein principle says imagination is more important than knowledge. So to finish off, I'm just going to expand and mess around on the drums with that idea. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you want to know more about me, go on my website www.tonicannelli.com.